Hi, I'm Kendra with Where's the Moon Astrology, and today I am talking about Jupiter and Scorpio for the Leo ascendant. When I refer to Jupiter and Scorpio for Leo, I'm talking about Leo ascendant. So if you're a Leo sun, this won't apply to you unless you also happen to have a Leo ascendant. I'm including a link in the description of this. Easily find out what your ascendant sign is, and you would then be able to decide what video is going to be right for you. So anyway, Jupiter and Scorpio for the Leo ascendant. Jupiter and Scorpio in general is going to be expanding all the things of Scorpio. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and Scorpio is a sign that is associated with depth, transformation, power, sex. So those things are going to be expanded during the time that Jupiter is in Scorpio. For you personally, Leo ascendant, Jupiter is going to be activating your fourth house. Your fourth house is the house of home, it is the house of family, early upbringing, roots, patriotism, real estate, basically just the house of your home environment, being at home. With Jupiter going through your fourth house, what we're seeing is an expansion of your home life, your private life. The fourth house is also about who you are when you're in private, behind closed doors. The fourth house is who you are when you're alone and without pretenses. It's who you are on a private level. So with Jupiter expanding that, um, you're basically going to be getting more in touch with your inner self. It's a very introspective time when Jupiter goes into your fourth house, because what you're seeing is an expansion of the private realm. You're going to be probably communicating with your family more. You're probably going to be spending a lot more time with your family. Actually, I just got finished with this transit. A lot of family issues tend to come up during this transit, and because it is in the sign of Scorpio, there probably will be some drama. Scorpio can be a little bit of a sign that's associated with upheaval and sometimes turmoil. So there can be an expansion of those things as well. There might be some turmoil and drama within the family. But regardless, you're going to be paying more attention to family matters, to your private realm, uh, your time at home. One thing that I will say about Jupiter and Scorpio that I did not like, and this will depend on factors in your chart. Say, for instance, you're naturally a very introspective person. You're somebody who likes to spend a lot of time alone. You have a lot of water or earth planets, and you're just kind of more reserved. This could be a very positive time for you. You might really enjoy being at home more and spending more time with yourself and being alone, because fourth house is a lot of times has to do with it's not like the 12th house. The 12th house is like the house of isolation, but it is a place where you are alone and you're introspective and you're going into yourself a little more. So I wouldn't say that you're going to be necessarily isolated, but and this, like again, like I said, this could be a very positive time for you if you are a very introspective person anyway, a very introverted person. But for me, I have a lot of planets in fire, and I'm a very sociable, outgoing person, and I just like to be around other people. I'm an extrovert, ENFP on the MBTI, so I really like to be around other people. And for me, this was not a pleasant transit. I just got out of Jupiter in Libra in my fourth house, and I did not enjoy it so much. At first, it was kind of nice. When Jupiter first entered Libra, I just was happy. I was like, I'm going to spend some time at home. I'm going to get nice and cozy. I'm going to watch some TV. I'm going to drink some hot chocolate. And that was fun at first. But after a while, it got to be where it was like, my friends were, kind of breaking off. They were getting engaged or they were going in different directions. And I was just at home a lot. It put me in a place where I spent a lot of time at home. I put myself in circumstances that put me at home more often. I started working at home. There were a lot of things that just put me in the home environment in a private setting more than usual. And I didn't really enjoy it personally. Again, if you are somebody who's naturally very introverted or introspective, this might be a more positive transit for you. But if you are very extroverted, it might not be such a positive experience. So you might want to go out of your way to make sure that you are putting yourself out there a little more and uh, actively seeking social engagement so that you're not constantly alone in your house. which was kind of what happened for me. I'm really happy that Jupiter's going into my 5th house. There's a couple other positive things that can be associated with this transit. Jupiter, again, is the house of real estate. So, and just your living situation. So sometimes Jupiter in your 4th house can indicate a better living situation. You might find a new house to live in. You might find a better roommate. You might um, just get lucky with your landlords. You might even be buying a house. For me, I just kind of had favor with my landlords, and I ended up spending a lot more time at home than usual. You definitely have the potential to improve your living situation, improve your home environment. You might be decorating more. You might just really be getting a lot more positive feelings from being in your home space and from making it to your liking. This can be a very nice transit. It's all about your mindset when you go into it. There's nothing inherently bad about the 4th house. It can be a little bit isolating. One more thing is that the 4th house is also the natural house of Cancer, which is a water sign, and it is a very emotional sign. So something that I noticed when Jupiter went into my 4th house is that I became a lot more in touch with my emotions, and I was a lot more honest with myself about my emotions. And that was a really positive thing because that is something that I've had some issues with. My moon is in Sagittarius, so I'm naturally optimistic, and I tend to kind of overlook certain details that cause me negative feelings. But with Jupiter in your 4th house, you can really get more in touch with the truth of the situation and the way that you're really feeling about it. I'm not a very emotional person, so it really put me in a place where I became more in touch with my emotions. And of course, Cancer also is very intuitive. So I became more intuitive. I became more in touch with my intuition and honoring my intuition. So those are all some positive things that you can experience during a Jupiter in the 4th house transit. That is the end of my Jupiter and Scorpio for the Leo Ascendant video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please check out the link in the description of this video. I do offer all kinds of chart readings, including transit chart readings that would give you a much deeper look at what this particular transit, as well as all your other planetary influences, are going to hold for you. I'm also teaching a class. Please email me. I will put my email in the description of this video as well. If you're interested in taking a beginner's level astrology class, please email me and I will tell you how to get set up with that. Have a great day.